Princess Beatrice turns 37 and gets a lovely little family celebration. Sweet, right? Wrong. Because 3 days later, Princess and our absolute weapon of a Princess Royal turns 75 and basically carpet bombs the entire internet with her sheer iconic energy. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. We're talking hair makeovers that have taken 50 years to debut, birthday portraits that could make Vogue weep, and a woman who literally said I don't want to do anything for her milestone birthday yet somehow still managed to overshadow everyone. This is the birthday drama we didn't know we needed, but absolutely deserved. Princess Beatrice celebrated her 37th birthday last Friday, and honestly, it was everything you'd expect from our wonderfully low-key BEA. Sweet tributes from hubby Edo and Sister Eugenie. Probably some lovely family time at their Cotswolds manor. You know, the kind of birthday that makes you think, oh, how lovely and normal. But here's where it gets interesting, my royal cookies. While Beatrice was having her perfectly pleasant, Instagram-worthy celebration, there was a storm brewing on the horizon. A 75-year-old storm named an Elizabeth Alice Louise, who was about to remind everyone exactly why she's called the hardest-working royal. Now, don't get me wrong, Beatrice absolutely deserves her flowers. The woman's got 2 gorgeous daughters now, including little Athena who arrived earlier this year, and she's been quietly building her own charitable empire. But in the royal spotlight game, well, let's just say she picked the wrong week to have a birthday. It's like booking your wedding the same weekend as Glastonbury. Technically fine, but you're going to get overshadowed by something much louder and more spectacular. And darling, Princess Anne is the Glastonbury of royal birthdays. Princess Anne is set to celebrate her 75th birthday on the 15th of August. And let me tell you, this woman doesn't just have birthdays, she has coronations. The moment Buckingham Palace started releasing content for Anne's milestone, it was game over for everyone else. First, we got the official portrait, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it broke the internet. Princess Anne debuted a new hairstyle for the first time in 5 decades. 5 decades. This woman has been rocking the same look since the 1970s and suddenly decides to switch it up for her 75th? The sheer power move of it all. But here's the delicious irony. Sources reveal that Princess Anne didn't want to do anything for her 75th birthday. She literally tried to downplay her own milestone birthday, and yet somehow generated more buzz than most celebrities do with their entire PR campaigns. It's like she's so naturally iconic that she creates headlines by trying not to create headlines. The palace machinery went into overdrive anyway. New portraits, commemorative coins, tributes pouring in from every corner of the Commonwealth. The Princess Royal is often referred to as the hardest-working member of the monarchy, and frankly, even her birthdays work harder than most people's careers. Meanwhile, poor Beatrice's birthday posts were getting buried under an avalanche. It's not personal, BEA. It's just the natural order of things when you're dealing with the ultimate royal force of nature. Look, they're stealing someone's thunder. And then there's being Princess Anne. This woman doesn't steal thunder. She is the thunder. She's the meteorological event that makes everyone else look like a light drizzle. Anne has been called the royal family's trustiest anchor and a beacon of good, old-fashioned public service, having carried out more than 20,000 engagements since her 18th birthday. 20,000 engagements. That's not a work ethic. That's a superpower. Think about it. While other royals are carefully curating their public image with glossy photo shoots and strategic charity visits, Anne's been out there in her sensible shoes and weather-appropriate coat, just getting on with it. She doesn't do drama, she is drama. But the productive, no-nonsense kind that actually gets things done. And can we talk about the hair situation for a hot minute? The woman kept the same hairstyle for 50 years. Do you understand the commitment required for that level of consistency? Most of us can't stick to the same coffee order for 50 days. But Anne? She found a look that worked and stuck with it through 5 decades, 3 monarchs, and countless fashion trends. Then, boom, 75th birthday portrait drops with a subtle new style. And suddenly everyone's losing their minds. It's like when your most reliable friend shows up to dinner in a leather jacket. Completely unexpected but somehow exactly right. The genius of Princess Anne is that she never tries to compete for attention, which paradoxically makes her impossible to ignore. While others are shouting, "Look at me," and quietly revolutionizing what it means to be royal. And that, my beautiful royal cookies, is why she'll always win the birthday publicity battle without even trying. Right? Let's get real for a moment about what this birthday week actually tells us about the royal family's invisible power structure. Because honey, this isn't just about cake and candles. This is about who really matters in the monarchy's ecosystem. Princess Beatrice, bless her, sits in that fascinating royal limbo. She's got the title, the tiara access, and the bloodline, but she's also what we might call functionally irrelevant to the working monarchy. Athena Mapelli Mozzi ranks 11th in line to the British throne. Her own daughter is 11th. In royal terms, that's basically being invited to the party but sitting at the kids' table. Meanwhile, Princess Anne occupies this unique position where she's simultaneously outside the direct line of succession but absolutely central to the monarchy's day-to-day operations. She's like the royal family's CEO, technically not the owner, but the one who actually runs the show. The birthday coverage perfectly illustrated this dynamic. Here's what's brilliant about Anne's approach. She's never openly competed for the spotlight, which makes her dominance feel natural rather than calculated. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.